Oh, and there we go. Time for the Saturday stream. Thanks for dropping in. If you're dropping in, thanks for watching on the VODs, which most people are, by the way. People are always like, well, your streams are very lightly attended, but I like it that way. Excuse me. Yeah. Just getting the morning going. Getting my morning. It's noon here. We're starting a little late, but I have nothing going on this afternoon. Meow. So I have a feeling that we have a nice long stream. Now, I may be doing one of those 3 halves streams today, where the first half is me flying around on Microsoft Flight Simulator missions. The second half is a musical performance, which will be an extended Ken's Lounge, or the normal length Ken's Lounge, almost an hour of me playing music. Plenty of Diet Coke to power the stream. And the third half of the stream, don't do the math, is me building Lego. I want to get a start on this kit here. So this is the new Rebuild the Galaxy there. Rebuild the Galaxy special that's coming out later in September on the Disney Plus channel. I read about it, but I haven't seen it yet. But it sounds really good. It's a reimagining of Star Wars through an alternate universe, in which the bad guys are all good and the good guys are all bad, and they all have kind of a reverse Lego themed. It's a Lego show. It's not a live action show or an animated show. You get what I'm trying to say. I'm looking forward to it though, but the fact is they released the Lego tie-ins before the actual show, which I think is funny, and they're really good. The other one, let me show you the other one. This one's gonna be crazy. This is the new alternative universe Dark Millennium Falcon, the Dark Falcon they call it, Dark Falcon, and this is one of the big size, not the giant size Millennium Falcon, but it's a big one. All right, but let's get right down to it. I'm really excited about flying, checking things out. We're probably going to fly a couple of different missions, go different places, see what there is to see. As usual, there will be no jets. There will be no high altitude flights over the height of 2,000 feet at any time. And for this first flight, we're going to get lucky to get over 900 feet because the plane's not very powerful. So yesterday, Science-Iki, as he's always called by Bella, said, hey, ask me a very reasonable question, very good question, which is, do I fly any World War I era planes? And I thought about it because, I mean, that's going to be a biplane. I mean, there's the Wright biplane, but there is one. And that is, and I didn't have it installed, but because he said he requested me to maybe fly around in a World War I era plane, I got the Curtiss JN4 Jenny. Now, it is actually the only one of the few. Well, I think they had some twin engine bombers, but they did not have a lot. It doesn't really come in any realistic liveries except the basic one. And then let's see. I thought it might be interesting to fly around Iceland a little bit, because we don't do it very long. But this is just going to be this is not going to be the main mission. This is just to introduce the concept of the Curtiss Jenny. Apparently they made a lot of these. We will start on the runway. We're not going to start it up. It's about 7 p.m. there, but we're going to roll it back to about 5:30 p.m. should be good. So this is northern, very rural, or not rural, I mean wilderness area Iceland, kind of near the volcanoes. So, by the way, technical issues. Yesterday I had problems keeping the Twitch stream going, and it is the second time the exact same thing happened. I stream live both to Twitch and to YouTube live at the same time. So I'm watching my YouTube live stream. Looks good. Nobody's chatting. That's fine. And then at some random time, my Twitch stream just dies. Doesn't give me any indication except for these tiny green icon there that turns gray, and it's impossible to see that transition. But my, I'm looking at OBS. OBS is still going. It's still broadcasting to YouTube, but Twitch is dead. So that was the second time it's happened. I think because of the way it works, it's related to the Twitch enhanced broadcasting system that they released recently. So I have turned that off for the stream, as I promised you yesterday. So if it fails again today, it wasn't Twitch enhanced broadcasting. Wait, what's going on here? Oh, hold on a second. Do I have brakes? Do I have brakes? Do I even have brakes? Does this plane have brakes? No. Might not or not have brakes. Anyway, well let's try to get out of here. This plane is very underpowered. It's also tricky to take off, and here's why. You can't see the runway, and you got to keep it in line. So I'm looking at the sides of the runway here. Actually, that's not good either. Whoops, that's really unhelpful. You got to get some speed going. It does not want to climb real strongly. You don't. If you try to climb too hard, it will stall on you. So you got to keep it at a nice low level. The speed we're going at 50. If we were to hit a good tailwind, we can stall right here, even though we're cruising along at full power. This is full throttle. Eventually, we'll get some altitude going here. This is Iceland. It is really gorgeous, this valley here. And we're going to head north. Actually, we're going to turn around and head south. Because there's a beautiful, waiting, this river valley. And then there's another airport we can land at. It's about 10 miles away. And this plane does not go very fast. But it'll be a nice opportunity. You can kind of see... there's a cathedral spire over there. Small town Iceland. And the way they've done the backdrops here is amazing. I gotta assume, based on the fact that they have boats, three-dimensional boats here, that this has been worked on. Not necessarily in the most recent update, but in one of the world updates for sure. By the way, there's going to be another world update. We're currently on world update 17, but I think there's going to be an 18 coming out in the next, in the end of September or something, pretty soon. I don't know what World Update 18 is. So we took off from this runway here, and we're gonna make a turn here and go all the way down this river and then land on another little boat. So this is the Curtis Jenny. Now it's got this, you can't see, it doesn't have, the pilot seat is the second seat in back. The front seat is the navigator and the bombardier, or the guy doing the information. So you might want to look out the side to actually see what's going on when landing. Problem though is that you're gonna get a face full of exhaust, which they model quite nicely for you there. But yeah, there's not much in the way of instruments on this plane. Let's see, there's an altitude ring, and there's I got I got my phone there if I really need it. But yeah, I know where I am, so it's not a problem. I just gotta watch my flying, because you can easily stall out. Again, this plane is only going about 60 knots. If I hit a tailwind, a turbulent tailwind of 20 knots, I'll stall. And earlier today, I was trying this plane to make sure it loaded correctly, and that's happened to me. I was like, well, what's going on? Because I was just flying along here, and suddenly I stalled. I was able to recover, but just barely. And I think it's realistic. I think these planes could easily stall on a strong tailwind, or on a gust, effectively. But this is going to be the longest 10-mile trip we've ever taken in a plane, because of these speeds. Uh-oh, we're getting too fast here. Getting too fast. So the maximum speed is 80 knots. So the differential between the slowest speed, which is 40, and 80 is pretty small. By the way, do I have I got rudder controls. We're basically following this river and this road, and we're going to stay under 900 feet the whole time. I want to check my trim here. And, oops. The other thing is this plane is tail heavy. It just doesn't have a good weighting system here. And because of that, if you let the nose get too high, it'll want to flip over on its back. That happened to me earlier, too. So you got to be careful about nose high. And also watching your airspeed, because anything over 70, or 65 really is too fast. And you can rip the wings off. You will rip the wings off at 85. And trust me, it is easy to get to 85. All you got to do is point down. You'll hit 85 real quick, and you'll rip the wings off. It was it required skill to fly these planes. They were not for amateurs. They made over 6,000 of these Curtiss Jennies. And they started making them in 1915, about a couple years before World War I. So this would have been a plane used in World War I, mainly for reconnaissance, taking pictures. But I was thinking today, back in World War I, they had cavalry, the horses, guys riding horses charging into the opposition. That was World War I was the last war that they had those. But I was just thinking how awesome a plane would be at scaring away horses. If you just you fly over a low range, all the horses run away. You don't need to shoot or do anything. You're just a scary flying object the horses aren't going to like. So this is just stunning terrain, and it's quite dramatic on both sides in terms of these canyon walls. I don't know if there is an active volcano in the game on Iceland. Maybe somebody can do the research. Well, I know there are, but I don't know how they would be, if and how they're depicted in the game. The active volcano on Kilauea on the Big Island is not really that well. It is. It's not really very actively depicted. Anyway, you can see there's little houses. It's very much like the North Pole Christmas world kind of thing. And this is July, or we're in August, but hey, it's Iceland. But I was doing this before, this little run. I was like, I don't want to waste this beautiful scenery without streaming it. The only question I have is our technicals. Our technicals are going to work fine. So we finally got out of the area there.
Akureyri Tower, KENSH 999 frequency change.
Can I go this way here? And all up and down here are kind of little, I wouldn't call them towns, but maybe settlements. And we are heading south. The main island is kind of this way, but a long way. It's a pretty big island. And the north part of Iceland's ocean would be behind us. And you can see it gets really green there, leading to the ocean. But the center part is always cold. I pretty much randomly picked this location too. I had no idea why. But yeah, I don't think we've been here. And we still have a lot of stuff to do for the World Update 17. A lot of cities that I have not yet visited. We did Welling to Wembley, which also includes London, and we saw the Greenwich Park, and like the observatory. It was definitely a lot of stuff to see. So let's see, there's a front seat. This is the view from the navigator, or you can see he's got a map and a map table and a map tray. I wonder if this map tray does anything, by the way. I guess you can just close it. Hold on a second here. It's catching up. Diet Coke. Good stuff. So I'm wearing my TwitchCon San Diego. Give me a second. It's fine. Give it a second. I don't know why it would need to be so laggy right over here. Okay, you can open and close it. That's fine. This is cool. Okay, anyway, we're back. Right, as I said, that's the navigator's. Basically, the most important thing is he has the fuel gauge right in front of him for some reason, and the pilot can't really see it as well. The pilot's back here. The pilot has an altitude ring, which is very important. Other than that, not much. I mean, there is an electronic device there, but we're not going to use it. Yeah, again, the way the margins and the water looks here, it's just, I love it. It just looks so real to me. They did a great job. What's our speed? We need more speed. So yeah, the next thing we're going to do is an attempt at landing. It is not easy. This is one of the planes that when you land, it's a tail dragger, which is bad enough, but it's also, as I mentioned, it's back heavy. It's got a lot of weight to the rear of the plane for whatever reason, And so it tends to want to reverse itself, a fishtail, and face the other way. Which on the usually what happens on the runway is not too serious. But I want to stay here and just kind of observe this beautiful natural. I mean, look at these mountains. Look great. Iceland looks like a definite vibe, like not like any other place. And of course, it's got some pretty big cities. Reykjavik is a pretty major European city, which we've flown over before, not for a while, not recently. Maybe we'll do that today in another plane. So I loaded this plane up, and I went through my list of planes that I have, and I refreshed it a little bit. I did want to load up again the Mitsubishi Zero, which I had removed, so I loaded that up again. I loaded this plane up again because it's my only World War I era aircraft. It's okay. I mean, it's a beautiful. You can see the little spoke wheels there, and all the detailing is nice. You see the tappets moving. That's the valve, exposed valve gear on the engine there. Pretty cool. Water-cooled engine though. There's a radiator. Well, we're gonna die. We're not gonna die, but we're getting pretty near this so-called airport, which we're gonna have to suss out. I don't know what it looks like. Okay, where's the water? Oh, it ends. Basically ends right there. All right, give us me a little more gassy, please, so we don't die. So yeah, not much visibility. But again, you can see the tappets moving. I guess there's 4 cylinders on each side, so it would be a V8, or is it 2 cylinders on each side, so it's a V4? I don't really know for sure. I guess it's a V8 or some kind of 8-cylinder. I don't know. Alright, so this is what it looks like on land. You can't see anything. You can kind of stick your head out the side, but then you get a face full of gasoline, or exhaust. Oh. Yeah, and then little tiny changes to that back there make huge changes, and you just have to be so subtle on the controls. And think way ahead. But on the other hand, it's not like we're real high up. Okay, is this the way the thing goes? Maybe we'll just try landing right now. I don't have good confidence that I know how to land this plane very well. I'm reducing throttle a little, but not much, because it's not like we have a lot of extra. And this is definitely an ice runway. Okay, moving the throttle down. This is a tiny ass airport. We're landing backwards according to that windsock, but let's just see what we can do here. See if we can find the ice here. Whoa, too high up. We're going way too fast too. Alright, let's slow down a bit. Alright, no, this seems like we're okay. I think we're going too fast, and I'm not really sure how to slow down since I'm at 0. I don't think we have any brakes. There's again the tendency for it to kind of fishtail. We're going to run to this bush here though. That's not good. Yeah, there's no stopping it, so you need a really long runway. Anyway, let's go to a different plane, but maybe we'll do a city flight in Iceland with a different plane. I just want to demonstrate it's possible to fly the Jenny. Landing the Jenny is another story entirely. Because again, I'm not even sure it has brakes. I was trying to brake there. I didn't see it specifically slowing down. So we saw a very rural area. I think the airport is way out. The main area. I guess there's a Reykjavik airport we can try. It's probably pretty nice looking. You can make it a little earlier and not in the Curtis. So we are picking a different airplane. Now I wanted to try out again. I just reloaded it. The Mitsubishi Zero. It's actually a great flyer and a perfectly good sightseeing plane. But let me see if I loaded it here. Okay, it's not the Curtis. I'll be down here. Yeah. Mitsubishi Zero liveries. We'll do this beautiful orange trainer livery. Don't need all that fuel. And for fun, and because it's not too hard, doesn't take too long, we are going to do a cold start. We didn't do a cold start on the Jenny. It basically is pretty easy to start up. It was externally started. You had to basically go outside the plane and you click the propeller, and that would say somebody's turning the propeller for you, because it was manually started plane. It's kind of interesting, but I'm skipping it. The other thing I did, I made sure I went through all my aircraft and have no jets installed. I have no large jets installed, okay? Do not ask me to fly a jet. I am not a jet pilot. I am a small plane sightseeing pilot. I will never fly jets. In fact, I mean, I used to think, well, occasionally I'll fly like a 737 or, you know, the 747. I have them, or the 320. But now I'm like, no, not going to do it. All right, let's just take a look at our situation here. Beautiful. You can see that orange plane. There's kind of a burnt orange. I almost always take this livery out whenever I fly this plane. Okay. Can we open the canopy, please? I mean, get a little flow through. It's got that good sound effect too, by the way. All right. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to make sure I can control all these. Yes. Throttle, propeller, mixture, propeller. Perfect. Throttle to about there, and now we can start turning on switches, battery, alternators. Let's leave the lights off for now. What is this switch here? Is there one of these? I think is the fuel valve. Fuel selector all. Fuel valve. Yeah, it was on. But I had to check it. Magnetos. Excuse me, magnetos to both. And let's see. That doesn't matter too much. This cold altitude. Oh yeah, starter button. A lot of smoke. Love it. A lot of smoke, a lot of noise, a lot of drama. It's a good plane. It's a good one. It might be a little too loud. I might have to adjust the volume. It's actually a lot quieter when we close the canopy, which is cool. Not all the planes have that kind of effect. I'll show you in a second. All right. Do we have a radio that we need to turn on? Okay. Taxi lights, navigation lights. What's this one? Dome light. You don't need cabin lights. Instrument panel lights. Pitot heater, probably. What do these do? Nothing. Okay. That looks good. What's over here? I think, isn't the radio over here? Flat, this thing here. Is this the radio? Tail wheel lock. Don't need that. Maybe the radio's on. Yeah, the radio is on. I don't care. We're gonna fly around Reykjavik and check it out. I do like it, like that it comes with its own pilot and doesn't use the generic one. Okay. Let's see if the plane wants to move from point A to point B. Is that on or off for the brakes? Can you never tell? It's off. Did I hit the power button? In here. Alright. Fortunately, this plane has good nose wheel steering, unlike many of these tail draggers. I'm looking at you flying fries. So anyway, the correct thing to do is to leave the canopy open until we get close to get close to the runway. In my opinion, at least, which is the one that counts. These brakes work here. Those brakes work. my systems, everything there works. This plane does not use takeoff flaps. That's just landing. Alright, tune the tower, ask for permission. And now is a good time to close the old canopy. There we go. Quieter. Thank you.
Cleared for takeoff runway 13 KNSH 9er.
Got a sharp turn here, so we're kind of slow. And we're almost ready to go flying. I'm looking forward to it. A lot of nice shadows. Oops, let's go. And let's get ready to prepare for flight. Oops. Advance the throttle. It's a pretty easy plane. Oh. Go down, wait. Let's push down. Let's try that again. Too much propeller. Too much propeller, or too much power, and it tends to torque. You really don't want to give, you want to keep kind of the minimum power. But I'll figure it out. We got plenty of runway here. It's a long runway. Oh. I think we have some crosswinds I'm dealing with here. Okay, let's see if we can do that. At least we kind of get off the ground there. All right, gear up. There we go, gear up, beautiful. And welcome to Reykjavik. It's right here. The airport's right there. And you can see the city is kind of right here. Not far. So we can just throttle and there's down. Yeah, the new throttle quadrant really helps because these controls here are very hard to get to manually anyway. So yeah, so we went to rural Iceland, and this is the main city in Iceland, Reykjavik. See, our speed's a little fast, but that's okay. We don't mind flying. There's a stadium. It definitely looks like this is kind of the normal level of quality, not necessarily the improved level that you'd see in a World Update, but it's still pretty good. Okay, we're going too fast, and that's what causes a lot of that instability. What is this here supposed to be, by the way? Can you even tell us? No? It just has a large something or other. Some kind of spot. It doesn't look like a lighthouse. It's some kind of spot. I mean, it looks like a light beam. Not all the things do that. It looks like the light beam that's at the MGM Hotel or the Luxor. All right, let's check out some of this area. Beautiful stadium. Yeah, I guess now that I think about the Mitsubishi, the only downside of it is, as you can see from this interior view, it gets a lot of buffeting. I mean, a lot. And I don't know, I don't think it's related to any of this stuff. Oil cooler. I mean, no. Gears down. Anyway, more stuff to see from a nice low level here. But you can see from the outside, it's not a big problem because you can see the plane's wobbly. I don't think in real life it's going to do that, but a couple of planes currently in Flight Sim do that a lot. And then planes like the V-22 are as stable as like a Cadillac. This one's You know, I'm thinking like 177. That might be too fast. And that might be the causeway. It might just be too fast. But I don't know. We're gonna be out. We'll hang out outside the plane. It is a gorgeous plane, but you can see it doesn't look very comfortable.
Reykjavik Tower, KNSH 9er frequency change.
But yeah, as far as physical beauty, I don't know if you can do much better than Iceland. I mean, the physical setting. It reminds me a little bit of Seattle area, the Pacific Northwest, that kind of thing, but not completely. But you see, this area is very green. Yeah, I just remember this is another tail dragger that's very hard to land. How long is this airport? I might uninstall it again. It's just so buffety. It's so jumpy. By the way, can you add a yeah, you can add these. So this just basically gives you a navigation. It doesn't give you an autopilot. I don't think. But it's still pretty cool. It'll show us a map in a second, right? Again, that way is Reykjavik, and we've already kind of made it out to the booms. You know, I actually like flying the Seafire much more than the Zero or even the Spitfire. And I've always talked about why. It's because it has this great landing system where you open the canopy and look out the side. This one doesn't have it. It's got a front view. And then it's got this view. I don't know if I'm down with that front view. And it's got the instrument view. And it's got these weird views. It kind of also has messed up views. That's fine. I bet this airport is not suitable for landing in a tail dragger, meaning anything less than 5,000 foot of concrete. So let's take a look. Again, they do a great job with this kind of terrain, I think. Okay, so it's got a runway. Got a runway. We're gonna try to land on it. Landing and taking off are the interesting parts, anyway. It's up on kind of a little bit of a bluff. Okay. Which way is the wind coming on? I wonder if we can see the wind soften up here. If there is one. That's real short. Real short. Real short. And no, we can't come from this direction because it's too steep. So it's a one-way landing only. At least this plane does have brakes. Unlike the other plane, that Jenny, does not have any brakes. And it doesn't have any kind of, I think we had to use a parachute system. Yeah, that's going to be a challenge, so let's try it. We're going to come around the other way, the same way. So we're going to have to come do another one, a couple 180s here. But yeah, you can see from that direction there's a hill, and then from this direction there's a kind of a bluff that you can come in low over. So there's only one possible landing route, which is this direction that we're gonna come. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. Okay. Less fuel, less propeller. Trim to zero. Wait, not trim to zero. Trim to zero. Flaps down to half. How far away are we going to? Okay, that looks good. Gear down to. There it comes. Probably going to need full flaps because this is a tiny landing spot. Okay, 105. I think stall's going to be about 60. We want to land just over stall speed. So the important thing is to watch your speed real carefully. which it's really hard to see from there. Yeah, we're still going way too fast. Alright, full flaps. Landing. And we'll go down. Those big flaps there. Our speed 81. Crabbing a bit, but we should be okay. There's some side winds. I think we're okay. Uh-oh. Stalling a little bit here. Coming a little low. Grabbing off the runway. No brakes. That's what I thought I might do. But that was actually fine. I mean, that's fine. I'm not concerned about that. Alright, I think we have time for something else, somewhere else, in a different kind of plane entirely. There wasn't too much side winds. Too fast here. Is there even a building around here? I'm trying to see if there's a building on the other side here. Is it there that there's some buildings? That's just the road. I don't see any building. I guess that's it over there. Wow. Tiny airstrip, huh? Alright, that's fine. We got that. We got it. It's open. I love the color and the design of this plane. And it doesn't say Tension 909 on it. That's the downside of these little things here, but we're still going to get a nice little screenshot here. It looks like the Pacific Northwest, but it's not. Okay. Alright. So, the only other thing I'm going to do here, I'm going to shut down. Mixture to cut. Magnetos to off. And then these just going to go off. All these switches, turn them off. Yeah, suddenly it's all quiet. It's definitely a loud engine. Not all the planes have any kind of loudness to them, that's for sure. Beautiful, though. All right, I want to go somewhere else. Another quick mission. We're going to do a bunch of quick missions until I get tired of it. And as long as there's Diet Coke, I won't get tired of it. So, today we are back to not using Twitch Enhanced Broadcasting. Crossing my fingers that there will be no technical issues on the stream, but you never know. I mean, I tend to have that problem where all my cameras freeze up. I have 3 cameras, and they're all transmitting, even if you don't see all 3 of them. So that does create... Okay, not Iceland, though. Okay, yeah, there's this other city in England. The south... that's been redone. Brighton. That we haven't visited, actually, since the update. We're going to start, from here, and we're going to do a little shore tour of southern England here. Southwick, Hove, at Brighton, and, you know, that area. Not in this plane, something more fun, or different at least. Something that's not, you know, hard to get into and fly around in, though, that's for sure. Let's see, we got so many nice possibilities. Did I just install anything new, too? We haven't taken the Westland Scout out too much. No, and it is a really cool plane. I don't really like those Lin Aviations. They're hard to uninstall too. Oh yeah, I was gonna take the Seafire out. But that's too similar to what I was just flying. We'll take the Monster out. Monster NX. And in the it's really easy to start up this plane, really easy. So we're not going to bother. I mean, I'm not going to show it. Some planes have a real interesting, fun startup sequence, and I always like doing those. Like some of the jets, you have to, turn the starter on, keep the fuel and the ignition off until it's spun up a bit, and then you turn the fuel and ignition on. And those are just really interesting ones, because if you mess up, they won't start up. It's pretty cool. But these ones are basically, turn on some switches and push a button. It's not that exciting. Although, you always have to, like, have that realism of sitting there waiting for the engine to warm up. Anyway, I hope everyone's having a nice Saturday. I'm going to be streaming today for a couple more hours, and then tomorrow as well. So we can look forward to that. It'll be similar to a stream, except tomorrow is going to be a guitar stream, whereas today is a keyboard stream. Okay, so we're in some very beautiful... What's going on here? Okay. Do I even have a parking brake? Apparently I do, which is good. All right, I'm looking at everything here. Okay, that's all controlled there. Very good. Throttle. Mixture is right. Mixture's that control there. Very good. Throttle here. Perfect. Just where I want it. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. On. Oh, fuel. Interesting. Very nice. What's over here? Anything? Right window. Okay, with the left fuel tank. Cool. It's got these fuel tanks where you can see the visible amount of fuel, which I think is really cool. Because, I mean, okay, and it's got all these different pilot views. We don't care about that. All right. There we go. Let's get going. Keep down the middle of the road here. Definitely have some side forces that I'm using my rudders to correct for. A little more power, and we can just take right off. Oops. There we go. Flaps up. Why are flaps all the way? You wouldn't want flaps all the way down. I did not check this to make sure I was in takeoff flaps. All right, so we're going to head east on the coast here. I don't remember exactly what the name of this airport is, but our destination is Brighton in southern England here. That is the chrome. Whoa, that's a chrome plane. You can see it's pretty shiny. Pretty shiny. All right, what's our speed? Not too bad. Not too bad. All right, let's fly around this area here. And again, they've added a couple of points of interest, which we'll check out. But this is an area that should have recently been updated for the World Update 17, which is the one they just released for the UK. Brighton is on the list of cities, 17 cities, I think. And it looks great. This is out. This is not Brighton, but we're approaching it. I think Brighton is known as a, well, it's a coastal like resort city. There's like amusement parks, I think. Maybe not Brighton. I always thought there was, but I might be thinking of something else. We'll find out. All right, so we got locks here. Those are definitely locks. I love the design there. Ship locks. Interesting that you need them. I'm guessing this side is higher than that side. The engine side. But I could be wrong. Could be the other way around. Alright, let's get into a little bit more of an efficient flying now here. Yeah, Brighton Palace Pier. So it's basically an amusement park on a pier, like the Santa Monica Pier. And I think kind of the inspiration for the Santa Monica Pier in Los Angeles. The idea of a pier that's got a amusement park at the end of it. But I wanted to check this out, so we're checking it out.
Shoreham Tower, KNSH 999
Shoreham Tower, that's where we were. Shoreham. Lots of row housing, looks great. Beach, lots of beach. And you can see this is the kind of beach where They have, you know, tents and cabanas and people actually on the beach. It's in the good weather. But right around here, and I think starting here, you can see they have like different circus kind of rides here. It's kind of interesting looking architecture right there. I'm not like I haven't said that 1,500 times every single stream. Hello. This is, oh my god, cool, it's going up and down. It's this thing, it's like a parachute thing. Oh my god, it actually animates. It spins and it goes up and down. It's I don't know, oh, you get the idea. Nice, good job there. We'll go back and check that out somewhere. But they've been doing that. Like we saw that wheel, the giant wheel or something on the Island of Man, and it was animated. This looks great too. So this is the amusement park that's at the end of the pier on Brighton Pier. I want to take another quick look at this this tower that's going up and down. Yeah, so I think the refresh probably includes mainly the tower, this tower and the pier. But yeah, I think there's like a separate like carnival area that's kind of out here, or fair, you know, right here. It goes along here. And then this, you can see this is going up and down. I'll pause right here because it will continue to go while I pause, I believe. Right. I don't know. I think it's basically just a big observation deck, I think. I don't know what it is. I mean, maybe it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's definitely some kind of ride. But I just think it's cool that they have it going up and down in the game. Okay, well, let's go back in. So that's Brighton. And that's some new terrain. We're going to go inland a bit here. My shiny chrome plane here. Oh, this is the plane that does have the nitrous system. Okay. Good. You can do some crazy things in this plane. So this is a train station. So that's Brighton. You can see this kind of heads inland towards like London, effectively. Because yeah, you can take the train. And it'll go to there. And then there's that, whatever that blue thing is. And then there's the big carnival on the pier. But I'm guessing there's probably a lot of these are all hotels, and you know, people from the UK or probably all around Europe bring their families to Brighton. It's a very well done model of a amusement park. I like it. So yeah, I'm excited about building some new Lego. I really enjoy building Lego on stream. I don't know if people really like watching it, but I know people have been watching, you know, a lot of the e-girls are starting to stream it. This is a beautiful, interestingly done pier. It kind of shows how it was made. With that breakwater. Oh, here the end. This cliff here, I think, looks really cool. Interesting. What would you call this? These people all have boats in their backyards, like Floridians. And then you just pop out the east side, and boom, there's nothing for a while. I guess there's probably some more cities down there. But this chalky cliff area is very England, you know. And these cliffs are chalk, I think, aren't they? Maybe calcium. But I don't think these are technically the White Cliffs of Dover. I think those are not too far. This is just beautiful, though. I mean, it's just, you know, another great, like these roads just look really European, the coloration on the roads. They did a great job on, you know, making, especially because Asobo is a European company. Like the roads definitely look like they're painted in a way that in the U.S. it's different than the way they would have been in the U.S. There's still roads, you still can figure them out, but they're not the same. And then, let's see, we've got a bunch of little communities here. Looks like a community pool, or is that like a resort? Oh, I keep yawning. I think I need more Diet Coke. Lots of cliffs, though. Lots of cliffs. What are we at? Under 1,000 feet. That's our regime. Under 1,000 feet. Or we can take in the sights. But, okay, so this is east of Brighton. I think there's another community. I forget what it's called. Well, obviously there is. You know, those English place names, they're, you know, I don't get it. I can't get it. I don't know how to pronounce them anyway. Okay, it's like a, what's that? That's kind of a civic center. Now, I have changed the time of day to be a couple hours earlier than it actually is. But I have not changed the weather, so presumably it's a beautiful day. Hold on one second here. More just perfect little community housing arrangements. You know, just fill up the space as efficiently as possible. Why not? What's over here? Looks like these are fields. These dark fields, though. Like dirt fields. In the process of being tilled. Or perhaps they are like grapevines. Those are going to be pretty dark in the distance. Beautiful, I would say, rolling countryside. You know what I mean? Swanborough. The Swanborough Farm Airstrip. So I'm guessing Swanborough is probably a locality. It looks really cool. Alright, where's the water? It's going this way. Let's see, there's another point of interest up ahead. I don't know how far that is, but let's see if we can find it. Once it gets to an hour of flying around, basically we start thinking about landing, because there's always tomorrow. There's always more stuff to see tomorrow. And there's still more stuff that I haven't visited just in the World Update 12 a week and a half ago. Houses. Look at all the people. Look at all the lonely people. Oh, look at all the lonely people. Do 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 do. Oh, look at all the lonely people. Eleanor Rigby picked up the light in the church where a wedding has been. Look at the scene when she ever darning her socks in the night when there's nobody there. Nobody cares all the noon. Alright, come on, stop. Alright, looks like there's a nice cliff to go down here. And again, we recently saw them redo the Cliffs of Moher with new bitmaps that face the cliffside. And you'll see here, if they have not done this mapping, this is the generic, how it kind of tries to figure out the generic cliffside, which is it just stretches the terrain over the cliff, which is never what it looks like. So what they have to do is go in with a plane and basically take a whole bunch of images of what the side actually looks like, which I think they did back there, and then map that onto the generic automatic mapping of the cliffside. But it's interesting. There's a lot of cliffs in the world, and they have not done all of them. They've only done some of them. But the Cliffs of Moher look great, and they didn't look so. They looked a lot like this before, and now they look perfect, or really good at least. All right, what's up ahead here? Some kind of lighthouse. Let's find out. It's probably a new thingy. It's probably a brand new thingy. And by thingy, I mean point of interest. Cheers. How much Diet Coke do I have left? Oh, tons. I might have to get some more ice. But the actual Diet Coke quantity is fantastically high. Basically, I got a full glass here. So, you know, the stream is powered by Dead Cook, but I want to build some Lego. Oh, I'm not looking at the lighthouse. Okay. This is a really, really beautiful lighthouse. It's called Beachy Head Lighthouse. It's kind of cool that they did the lighthouse, but they didn't do the cliffs nearby, so the cliffs nearby don't look great. But the lighthouse is a perfect. I think it's a really famous one. So yeah, hopefully they'll redo the cliffs, this part of southern England too. Because yeah, I'm sure it's on the list. But again, it's not like there are existing photos they can use. They have to go out in a special plane. There's Beachy Head Lighthouse. Looks amazing. Look at all the lonely people kind of turning there. I mean, how do you even get there back to land? Eleanor Rigby probably lives in that lighthouse, is what I'm trying to say. Oh, this is great. That's why I like flying low near cliffs. The danger factor. Alright, so look back where we were. Look how lonely that lighthouse is in the middle of nowhere. Behind us there. Oh, it's gone. Oh, look at all the lonely people. I can't play that on the piano. Not the guitar. And here we are. Boy, England's a pretty big country, but especially the south coast of England is pretty big. Now, you can see land over there. I believe that's France. You know, you can see over it's a beautiful day. You can see over the channel. So I'm thinking that's Normandy over there. But I don't know for sure. I think it is. Let's bring up the map. Yeah, because it'll show us the little visual map here. Because, yeah, maybe we're not that close to France. No, we're close enough to France. You can see across the channel on a good weather. So yeah, you can just barely see, but there's land over there. It wouldn't take that long to get to France. So like, here's another pier, but you can see it hasn't really been improved with like that other pier at Brighton was, which just kind of has a generic. Yeah, some, you know, it's got some modeling. Okay, actually that looks not bad at all. I take it back. That looks very good. More beach, lots of beach. It does look like southern England has a lot of beach, but it's hard to tell. It definitely has a lot of cliffs too. That's like California. California's coastline is mostly cliffs. It's really only a small number of beaches that line California because of it's geology. Alright, so there's an inlet here. Some kind of bay. Very classic. And that building down there. Lots of traffic circles. Which again, I mean, we have them a little bit here in America. Not very many in California. But it's not like Europe where it's basically all traffic circles. Very cool looking. This looks really nice. I mean, this obviously is a place, obviously a shopping mall, obviously. But you know, it's more than just a shopping mall. It's like, yeah, I'm thinking. Yeah, it shows all the different stores there. Okay. This is a really scenic tour. This is definitely a lot more scenic than Iceland. And basically, it's just that they've redone a lot of the UK and made it all look fantastic. That's the only thing I can say about it. The other really weird feature of this plane, I think, is that the roof is glass. So if you see from the top there, you can look straight up and look up and see what's above you. But I don't know why you would want to. Alright, we're going to find an airport within the next 10 minutes. Let me see what's looking. I mean, by the way, there's a million airfields. It'll have to be a little inland, I think. Okay, not close to us, there are. That's funny. There are no airfields near us. None? Come on. Maybe they're waiting to pop in here. England is covered with airfields. Like, I mean, little airstrips and stuff. There's this one. 1,400 feet of grass. We can land on it. I don't want to. What's this here? 2,300 feet of grass. All right, let's go there. So that's not too far. And it's right ahead of us. Perfect. All right, we're going to set the autopilot just for a few minutes of flying here. So let's see. Our course is 45 degrees. So where's our heading setter? I set it to 45 degrees. No. Let's see. What is going? Heading or altitude? Which is the inner knob? Heading is the inner knob. Oh, but it's the knob. Got it. Okay. 45 degrees. From here, heading. 45 degrees. Perfect. 48's fine. Okay, so we want to have autopilot on, heading select on, and let's just do altitude hold. There. And then it will take us right to this EGJT, which purportedly will give us 2,373 feet of grass landing strip. Let's land there. It'll be fun. It could be a little hairy. All right, let's make a little bit of a left correction. And it's about it's a solid 5 or 6 minute flight from here, not too long, and then we'll be landing. So meanwhile, let's take a look, our kind of last few looks at the rolling hills of southern England, east of Brighton. Looks like there's another like a quarry or mine there. Come on. And you can see there is a airstrip 5 miles away that we're going to land on. Oh yeah, let's turn on landing lights. Yay. Not that we need to. Yeah, I did see that for gear up and down. I'm starting to figure that out. There's landing gear up and down. This plane does not have landing gear. But there's like the flaps up and down there, so I can do flaps down, and this is on the quadrant. So that frees up. Normally I have the left and the right button on the controller, left and right top buttons, not the triggers, but the buttons for flaps. But I can free those up because I have these flaps buttons on the quadrant, so I can and the same thing with gear. So right next to it I have gear up and down. Then the third one by default is the top one is spoilers and the bottom one is parking brakes. So it makes a little sense. And then there's also buttons, on the quadrants themselves at the minimum level. You can push it down, and that's 3 more buttons. So in order to set up reverse thrusters correctly, you need to have the button that's below the throttle set in a certain way. So I had to do that. Okay, we're gonna go off autopilot. Okay, cancel autopilot, please. All right, so this little grass strip is where we're gonna land. Yeah, I think we can make an approach here. Okay, so I was saying flaps down to the second position. Let's just see where we're going to start losing some altitude here. Lose some speed. Lose some propeller RPM. Now, this is a grass landing strip, so it could be a little hairy. And also, being this is a tail dragger, they tend to be real squirrely on the landing. When you try to stop, they tend to want to spin out. I think that's more of a Microsoft Flight Simulator issue than an actual plane issue, but I don't know. Okay, are we about to stall? No, we got plenty. We got plenty oomph. I don't know what that beep was. I think it's just an altitude warning. Okay, we're still too high, so yeah, less throttle. We're still too fast. So less propeller, less throttle. Full mixture, because you don't want the engine to stall out. And flaps all the way down if they weren't already. If they weren't. Okay, Spilstead's Farm Air Strip here we go. Never landed here before. Okay, we're a little slow. A little slow. Well, we're all right though. I just don't want to stall out right before getting there. All right, we landed on the little grass landing strip. Got brakes. Brakes. Flaps back up. Are there even any buildings around here? Boy, this is another one of these tiny ones. Is your engine still running? Yeah, it is. Perfect. Oh, interesting. There's a plane. There's a plane. It's like one of those chalk outlines of a plane. All right, parking brake on. Right there it is. Okay, perfect. So parking brake on from the control, right? That's on. Yeah, that's on. Good. Right from the throttle quadrant. It is really handy. It is really handy. And I quickly will get addicted to having the throttle quadrant. As I say, this plane also has propeller control. So I got that blue thing, and it's got a mixture control. So I can then do something like, oh, I want to cut mixture. Bloom. Just pull that red lever back. Pull my throttle. Pull that all back. Okay. Now I can start doing things like turning the fuel off. And we can start, let's open this door here, right window. Turn off our magnetos. All these switches go off, including this one, and that one. And that really cools down the plane really quickly. But yeah, I love it when there's a, typical unimproved runway has satellite imagery mapped on the ground. And if the satellite or it's not satellite, but it's a plane that takes pictures. So obviously there was a plane there, and this is obviously a tiny airport where there's only one or two planes. Pretty cool though. I mean, I like the idea of kind of landing in the boonies like that. All right, let me take one picture, and then I'm gonna go. It's so shiny too. What's the shiny side? It's kind of like the shiny side is here. Kind of hard to tell. I'm going to get my piano in and play the piano for a while. I'm looking forward to it. I haven't played in a while. I always get like antsy if I don't play my piano or guitar. So, wow. We had a nice, interesting set of little miniature flight simulator missions, but that's exactly the way I like to do it. Just fly somewhere. If I get tired of it, land and then fly somewhere else until we've done our time. So that's going to be fun. Stick with me for about 4 minutes. That's what it takes me to bring my piano in here, hook it all up, plug it all in, get everything going for you. And I'm going to play basically my fun little repertoire of lounge songs today. So the normal one. Do 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 do. Okay, I'll move this a little bit there. All right, do my pedals work? Let's find out. I've got a whole bunch of pedals here, and none of them are in a good position. There we go. All right, let's move this to the correct position. There we go. How's everyone doing? We're gonna in the music category. Switched over to the music category, and we'll do. Welcome to the lounge. It's gonna be pretty mellow and pretty much, you know. It's an example of a piece of music that I wrote myself, by the way. But most of what I play are just classic songs, classic standards, up, up, and away. I don't know. Just playing songs. A little Diet Coke, I think, is going to be helpful. I'm going to have to get some more ice. I'm running out of ice here. I mean, the ice is very low. The Diet Coke is a perfectly good, good level here. Excuse me. See if I can sing a song. Gee, it's great after staying out late, walking my baby back home. Arm in arm over meadow and farm, walking my baby back home. We go on harmonizing a song, or she's reciting a poem. Owls fly by and they give me the eye, walking my baby back home. We stop for a while, she gives me a smile and cuddles my cheek to her chest. We start to bed, and that's when I get her powder all over my vest. Well, after I kinda straighten my tie, she has to borrow my comb. Well, then it's one kiss, then we continue again, walking my baby back home. After I kinda straighten my tie, she has to borrow my comb. Well, it's one kiss, then we continue again, walking my baby back home. I'll be walking my baby back home. We'll be walking my baby back home. Alrighty, just playing these slightly out of order, but other than that, it's the same songs. Not that there's an order. I actually want to sing this, and I don't know the lyrics. That is not the biggest problem in the world when you have Google. All right, cheer. Okay, it goes like this. I feel like hell tonight. Tears of rage I cannot fight. Be the last to help you understand. Are you strong enough to be my man? Nothing's true and nothing's right. Let me be alone tonight. 'Cause you can't change the way I am. Are you strong enough to be my man? Lie to me. I promise I'll believe. Lie to me. But please don't leave. Have a face I cannot show. Make the rules up as I go. Let's try and love me if you can. Are you man enough to be my man? I've shown you that I just don't care. When I'm throwing punches in the air. When I'm broken down and I can't stand. Will you be man enough to be my man? Lie to me, I promise I'll believe. Lie to me, but please don't leave. Wonder if I can do this one. Picking up the pieces of my sweet, sweet shattered dream. Wonder how the old folks are tonight. Her name was Anne, and I'll be damned if I'd recall her face. I don't know the lyrics, I mean the chords. She left me not knowing what to do. Every highway let me slip away on you. Every highway you've seen better days, the morning after blues, from my head down to my shoes. Every highway let me slip away on you. Turning back the pages of the times I love best. Wonder if she'll ever do the same. The name within that thing that I call living is just being satisfied. With no one, I got no one left to blame. Every highway let me slip away on you. Sorry. Every highway, got to see you, my old flame. Every highway, you've seen better days, morning after blues, from my head down to my shoes. Every highway, let me slip away on you. a dream, shattered sleep. Wonder if the years have closed her mind. But I guess it must be wanderlust, or trying to get free of the good old faithful feeling we once knew. Every highway, let me slip away on you. Every highway, you've seen better days, the morning after blues, from my head down to my shoes. Every highway, let me slip away on you. Let me slip away on you. Let me slip away on you. Well, it's gotta occasionally play the song, so I can kinda. By the way, there's a whole nother Carefree Highway in there. I did the short version. It's good enough. Dry my eyes, dry your eyes, my little friends. Let me take you by the hand. Freddie getting ready, rock steady. Johnny strikes up the band. They'll be rocking in the projects, walking down along the strand. Freddie getting ready, rock steady. When Johnny strikes up the band. When Johnny strikes up the band. When Johnny strikes up the when Johnny strikes up the when Johnny strikes up the band. And Johnny is my main man. He's the keeper of the keys. He'll put your mind at ease. He's guaranteed to please, back by popular command. Look around, my little friends. Jubilation fills the land. Ready, get ready. Rock steady. When Johnny strikes up the band. When Johnny strikes up the band. When Johnny strikes up the when Johnny strikes up the when Johnny strikes up the band. When Johnny strikes up the band. When Johnny strikes up the band. When Johnny strikes up the when Johnny strikes up the when Johnny strikes up the band. That's a Warren Zevon song. Do, 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 do. This is an instrumental song. From my movie songs. This is from Superman the movie. Okay, a little rough, but hey. Now it's the time I like to do my instrumental versions of the Todd Rundgren songs that I've gone to the trouble, the wonderful songs, not to the trouble, the joy of memorizing. For example, this one. course, it wouldn't be complete if I also didn't have my lounge versions of Steely Dan songs on tap. Close enough for government work. I gotta do another one, right? I'll sing this one too. Way back when, in '67, I was the dandy Gamma Chi. Sweet things in Boston, so young and willing. I moved down to Scarsdale, where the hell am I? Hey 19, no we can't dance together. No, we can't talk at all. Please take me along when you slide on down. Hey 19, that's Aretha Franklin. She don't remember the Queen of Soul. It's hard times with all soul survivors. She thinks I'm crazy, but I'm just growing old. Hey 19, I get that. No, we can't dance together. No, we can't talk at all. Please take me along when you slide on down. Cuervo Gold, a fine Colombian, make tonight a wonderful thing. The Cuervo Gold, the fine Colombian, make tonight a wonderful thing. Hey, 19, no, we can't dance together. No, we can't talk at all. Please take me along when you slide on down. All right, I'm gonna play a few more songs, and then I'm gonna break into the Lego. So it's gonna get really weird and probably either very dull or very interesting, depending on your outlook on people building Lego. Excuse me. Little coffee today, not too bad. Lots of great lounge songs left to play. Lots of them. I'm not going to do all of them, though. I sure am going to do this one, though. thank you for the comment, Hobie Gall, about that song that I wrote in the. You probably were back taking the exam. Just a little. This one. Which is kind of a tune. But interesting, if you're curious, interesting, you should know that I wrote the opening theme music, the mid-roll music, and the closing theme. They're all different. I actually have 16 of these tunes that I wrote, and I picked the 3 that I like the best, pretty much, for those. But yeah, I wrote those too. I wrote those. That's why they're copyright. I don't have to pay copyright on them. It's because I wrote the tunes and completely performed them. The opening and the mid-roll and the end-roll. So I think not many people kind of realize that, because they probably assume it's just canned music that I bought somewhere. But it's really hard to find canned music to buy, and I didn't have to. I made this great. I made these in the '90s, and talking about the opening music that I have and the mid-roll. They were designed to be TV background credits, music for the opening of TV shows that were sitcoms or romantic. They were light and bubbly and supposed to be the opening of a catchy. And they were modeled after a guy named Mike Post, who did a bunch of those. Some of the more famous theme songs for. So at the time I was trying to imitate Mike Post. I don't know if people know who that is, but that's fine. Anyway, just a little background music on the background information on the opening music and the mid-roll music and the closing music, although you don't get to hear that too much. Let's see, what else do we got here? All right. Last song. No, we'll do some Lego. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind, and it's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. Yes, I can make it now, the rain is gone. All of the bad feelings have disappeared. Here is the rainbow I've been praying for, and it's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. Look all around, there's nothing but blue skies. Look straight ahead, there's nothing but blue skies. And I can see clearly now the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind, and it's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. And it's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. Lovely. All right, I'm gonna run my mid-roll. Hold on a second. I don't know how we're gonna do this. Hold on a second. First, I'm gonna change this to this. Change this to this. I'm gonna run a non-mid-roll, but I'm gonna have to put my piano away. Oh, and that's gonna take a couple minutes. This here for now. Perfecto. So I can make room for Lego. It's gonna be exciting. So I'm changing categories, by the way, from music to builders and crafting. Hold on. So I guess it's crafting I need to look up. I guess they got rid of this. Craft? No, that's not it. It's not building something? Hold on a second. What's the... Building simulator. Isn't there? I thought there was a building and crafting category. No, I think they removed it. So that's interesting. We're going to go into just chatting then. All right, give me a second to take my piano down, and it's going to be an exciting, probably 45 minutes of Lego build today, and for the next conceivable time, because I got a bunch of Lego to build. Okay, piano is almost moved. It really doesn't take too long to move the piano. But I still have to move the pedals and the stand and the seat. Seat moved. Boy, it's getting sweaty in here. Hold on a second. All right, we're almost there. Almost there. Take this. These are the pedals I use, by the way, for my playing the piano. This one here makes this these are very high quality pedal unit. What you need. Almost ready. We need about 2 more minutes. Light on the subject there. Okay. This is a good spot here. I like to put the mic down here. That way you can kind of hear me from the floor. Okay. I'm going to switch over to building some Lego. I'm really excited about this. First of all, the one that we're going to build today, or start on today, is this one. It's from the new Rebuild the Galaxy special, which isn't even out yet. Why is this doing that? Okay, so for this, we're going to do this cam here. Put it down a little bit. All right, get my this here. This way I can, then I'm gonna get my iPad out, plug it in. Not plug it in, but undo it. Now I can monitor my own Discord here, my own Twitch, yeah. It's always hard to make that hard to do. And watch chat, should anyone decide to chat during the Lego building session. So, and also I can see myself down here. Okay, I want to do this mic, so you will not be able to hear me very well. Oops. You know what? Now that I have audio out there, the audio is not terrible. It's just a little lower, and that's because so book 1, there's number 1, which encompasses the first 4, I believe, of these. So let's see. I'm just looking at making sure the lighting is good, sound is good. You know what? It's a Lego stream. I just don't know what the category I'm supposed to be in on Twitch is. As I mentioned before, I like to work on the floor anyway. That way, if something falls down you know, it's got nowhere to roll. Especially with carpet. Okay, we want to start. So the first thing we're going to build is a TIE fighter, which is cool. So the cool thing is that you can, oh, actually the first thing we're going to build is a minifig. So let's get those. There's this piece here. There's this one here. There's this there. This is a dude. Okay, let's see. So there's the legs. Torso onto the legs. Head onto the torso. Get the mad face, I guess. Yeah. And then this there. So we've already made something cool. A minifig. We can separate out. It's a pretty cool one. Let's get some. Again, the interesting thing about this show, Rebuild the Galaxy, is it's a Lego special, which has not yet been on. Oh, and then there's your gun. Okay, he needs his gun. So where is his gun? I mean, we'll find it because it'll be obvious when at the end. But he does have a gun. So here it is. Here's his little pew pew blaster. So the pew pew blaster goes in like this. I'm thinking. Okay, maybe not. Let's see how it should go. Nope, that's definitely right. Okay, it just goes in a little firm. That's not a problem. Very cool. All right, now we got the little blaster gun on the dude, the minifig. There's gonna be a bunch of these minifigs. And we're already on step 2. Beautiful. Okay, I'm checking to make sure everything's working on YouTube. Everything seems to be working. We're basically going to make some Lego. I really enjoy it. And we're going to make, the next one we have is the Dark Falcon, which is a big Millennium Falcon. Not the giant one, but it's a big one. All right, we're going to start with this bottom part here. Yeah, we got it. And then we need 2 of these. And 1 of these items here. Perfecto. Okay, so this goes like that. These going like this. Boom. 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 Two more of these angles. And one more of those. Shelfy kind of pieces. And one of these, I believe. Yeah, but not the. I think it has. This might have multiple colors of this piece here, right? Should be that color, right? Yeah. Yep, there are two. This is kind of tricky when they have the exact same, or it's actually not the same piece. Got it. Okay, so it wouldn't have fit in there anyway. It's nice how they do that. All right, let's see. Let's figure this out. So that goes in there. Okay, these are gonna go like that, like that. Put it in the right way. Boom, and then this piece they want us to put in, I think, like. It's got to stick out, right? And then this piece is going to have to go, yeah, this is the only color that would have gone this way. The other piece would not have fit on it. So it's not like it's really hard to make for them to mess you up too badly. Okay, from this angle, does this look right? It does. From the correct angle, it looks perfect. Okay, moving on. Step 4. Two of these. There's one, there's two. And one of these, there's one. Okay. So holding it in this format, we're going to go here. We're going to go here. And this one goes right on the top. This is a symmetrical piece, yeah. Beautiful. All right, two 1x1s. Or, yeah, two 1x1s. Those are usually in here. 1x1 and one of these benches. It's a black, is it a black bench or a gray bench? It's one of these. It's effectively a bench. Okay, I mean, eventually it might be a bench, I don't know. Goes like that. Right? Yes. Okay. And then these go. Where's I believe it wants us to put these in here. On the sides. I believe. That's step 5. Step 6. Okay, so we need two of these angle hangovers, but these are the 1x1 hangovers. Overhangs, excuse me. So 1x1 hangover is going to look like. Also, it's good to have a lot of light. You know, you can't really have too much light. Oh, wait, there's two. He has two guns. I found the second gun. Okay, second gun. All right, where is this? Here's one. This is exactly what we're looking for. So I know there's another one in here somewhere. I just have to find it. There it is. Two of these and two of what are these? Two of these kind of red, clear, bulby things, I'm thinking. Yeah. Okay, so. You stick in like that. And yeah, so they do. Okay. There's some backup lights or something like that for the TIE fighter. So the thing about the TIE fighter is, okay, the thing I was saying about the this rebuild the universe thing is that good and evil interchange in this some alternate Star Wars universe. It's an interesting premise, but it's, you know, it's a Lego. It's not a, you know, we'll have to see if it's any good on the Legos. Do 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 do. Except those people are anyway. Building Legos. Okay, we're gonna need two of this. 1, 2. And they're gonna go on the sides here. So we're gonna take a look at this piece here, and does it look like the piece? You know, it really is looking good. So we're gonna move on to step 8. But again, the key is I tell everybody is show a little patience, especially when you're looking over the completed object, to see if it really looks like it's supposed to. Okay, 2 of these and 2 of these. What are these? These are kind of disc-shaped thingies, right? Yeah, these 2 of these, right? Yeah, okay, there's another one, sure. Here's the other one. Okay, oh, there's, right, so, interesting. There's ones that have, there's variations of these.
So there's this one, which is the wrong one, and this one, which is the right one. Interesting. So they had to kind of tell you that. Interesting. Okay. That goes there. So we got some wings there, and this goes here. Get some wings there. Yeah, it's interesting that they have to kind of show that there are some pieces that look very close to what you want that are the wrong ones. Okay, 2 of these, I believe. And 2 of these, so we got them. All right, so let's look at this. That's the orientation. It wants these here. All right. And these in the front. On the inside, very good. Now, again, stop, take a look. Does it look like the picture? As much as I can imagine it looking like the picture, it does. So we move on to step 10. If we finish 4 bags, I think we actually will finish an entire. This is the TIE Fighter, which will be fun. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. And 4 of these, different color, different style. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. Perfect. Okay. So it wants us to take one of these like this, and these are downward facing, and it wants us to do that 4 times. So 1, 2, 3. Dark City. We watched the director's cut of Dark City last night, which is kind of a strange. I mean, it's a good movie. Not too many people saw it. Underrated. It's hard to find too. I had to download it, but I recommend it a lot actually. Okay. More Lego. This is going to go like that. I think these are all kind of symmetrical, so they should all kind of fit on. Okay, look at the picture. Look at what I draw. I'm looking at the picture and what I made, and it looks good. 2 more of these, and they're going to go over now. Cover those. Perfecto. And cover. Hello. Cover. Okay. Very nice. Still, everything is going on just perfectly. This is going to go across the top. Now, we're going to need 2 of these. 1 and 2. 2 black wedges. That's these. Wedges. There's 2 of those. And 2 of these tiny corners. I think. Is this the piece here? Yeah, it's a radius piece. It's not going to corner exactly. Okay, there's 2 of them. All right. Now, let's see what it wants us to build here. So, this is going to go, I think, like that. Oh, yeah. These are going to go here. Let's put that there. This piece is going to go in facing that way. And then these little tiny radius pieces. Only one way they can go, so that's the way they're going to go. Perfect. Does that look like the picture? It looks like the picture moves to step 14. Thanks to I only get random randos on my these days. Which is fine. Welcome to the channel. You're now banned. All right, let's move on. Wait, what's step 1? We're step 18. Got it. So we got more of these to build. So, right. Are these the right pieces? Yeah. 1, 2. So I need to find 4 of them, though. 1, 2, 3. I bet you there's 4th. Here is 4 and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. So this one goes in, and these go upward facing. Like that 4 times. Upward facing. Hold it like that, facing upwards. Beautiful. I'm getting a whole bunch of them too now. That's funny. But you know, I'm glad I can see my chat. You know what I mean? You don't want to just have your chat full of you know, as I say, it's bots, because they're not real people. Don't come to tiny channels with 1 chatter in them or 2 chatters. It was just like more than what I got. All right, this is going to be tricky, right? I am on step 18, right? No, I'm on step 14. Okay, I tried to move a whole 2 extra pages forward in the book, and it was pretty obvious I was messed up. All right, we'll need these in a second now. I got distracted. I accidentally turned the page. I turned 2 pages. But the important thing is, I think as no matter how small you are, you should either be moderating your chat, even if there's nobody there, or have somebody do it. But I'm too small to have moderators that are going to be here, which is fine. Okay, there's one of these, but I'm going to need 2 of them. So where's the other one? Here's the other one. I'm going to need 2 of these regular old 1x1s. These tall ones, they're standard 1x1s. There's one of them. There's another one. And then a 6x1. Short 6x1. There we go. All right, so how are these going to go? This one is going to go here. And this one's going to go across. Everything's symmetrical, which is nice, because a TIE fighter is symmetrical. So that's kind of nice. Now, why is there a cat here and here? Cat is going to be here forever. That one goes there. This one goes here. Right, and then this piece goes across. Very good. Now we got 2 of these. 1 of these. And 2 of these. These are kind of funky. I mean, cool. These red translucent pieces are actually really cool. Okay, so red translucent pieces over here. Red translucent piece there, and then the L-shaped piece across. All right. And this goes on top. And now it looks like step 15. Yay. Okay, step 16. We're going to need 2. Count them. Hi, Meg. We're building, today we're building this, this is a kit that includes, okay, it's from this new thing. This is a kit that includes basically a TIE fighter, an X-Wing. I don't know how much of a Star Wars fan you are. A bunch of minifigures, but you can exchange you can turn them into these alternate universe fighters where the X-Wing has the TIE fighter wings, and the TIE fighter capsule has the X-Wing wings. They're interchangeable. Oh, there you go. There, you can kind of see a little better there. There you go. You can see it. So I just got these. These were just released this week, and they got shipped. I pre-ordered them, and they got shipped to me. So these are brand new kits. They're not. They haven't been out for a very long time. And again, if you're a real Star Wars nerd like me, it's really interesting that we're doing these alternate universe Star Wars shows. Okay, so I need this piece. I need this piece. I need the same color piece too, which is this and this. Right? Those are the ones that look like that. Yeah. Okay, so these are gonna go here. This is gonna go here. We're still kind of building things up. That's gonna go there. It is awesome. And the other kit I have is a Millennium Falcon. Let me show you if you're still looking. This one's going to take more than a week to build. This is it's called the Dark Falcon. It's an alternate universe Millennium Falcon that's specific to this new Rebuild the Galaxy special on which is coming out next month. It's not even out yet. I think they're effectively trying to build excitement for the show by releasing the Lego before the show came out, which is a pretty cool idea. Okay, so these, I did step 16. We want to do step 17. So we're going to do 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 of these. 1, 2. And they're going to go, okay, oh, interesting. Okay. that one goes like that. Sticks out a bit. That one goes like that. This one's going to go there. Interesting. And then next to it, beautiful. And these go here. So a lot of these, the X-Wing and all these, including the thing, are reworks of existing kits where they've replaced a lot the color scheme. Now, why? To sell more toys. So, I mean, kits, toys. All right, so now we've got these things we can put on, and they're in the correct position, right? One goes here. One goes here. One goes. I keep getting carpet fibers in here. One goes here. I hope you guys had a great stream. You and Jazzy had a great stream, by the way. Well, you did have a great stream. You planned. You got some good things. You had a good time. That's always fun. All right, now I'm looking at the subassembly for 18 and making sure it kind of looks like the picture. Well, it has to look a lot like the picture. And I would say it does. So I'm going to move on to step 19. But again, it's always a good idea to take a little time and make sure everything looks good. Eventually, as you start building Legos, you start getting into the vibe. And you can pretty much tell if something is going wrong. Like, things are just not going to fit together properly. All right, step 19. Still building up the body of the TIE Fighter here. So 2 of these, 1, 2, and 2 of these, 1, 2. We got them. All right, so these are going to go on top. I'm trying to keep too many hairs out of it. I can always cut them out with scissors. So this piece goes like that. This piece is going to go here. This piece is going to go here. And then this piece is going to go like that. And now, perfecto. Step 21. Okay, so we need these very small. There's one. We're going to need 2 of them. So let's find the other one. There's 2 of these little tiny wedges. Uh-oh, here comes the cat. He may start getting aggressive. He may want to mess things up. Mo, how you doing, kitty? Yeah, you are a kitty, all right. Boy, I'm getting a ton of these bots. This is funny. It's so easy to ban them. But yeah, it looks like the bots are going nuts. Mo, yeah, I was watching Novaru do the tuxedo cat build, and she's got a cat. It's not a tuxedo cat, but yeah, that cat was all over the Lego. Yeah, it was like Lego's getting too much attention. All right, so I'll put this way, and then the wedge goes like that. Okay, that's good. Well, then it's gonna go here. Very good. Okay. In this case, this is gonna go here. I don't see why they have us do it like that. And the wedge is gonna face that way. Oh, come on. Do. All right, step 21. Does it look like that picture? Taking a very careful look at the steps I just did. Especially, yeah, that's pretty good. Get it, Mo. He's scratching. Boy, but if I didn't have bots, I wouldn't have too many people, which is fine. All right, 2 more of these and 1 of these. Okay, so hold it this way. This is going to go across these 2. And these are going to go like that, right next to them. Very nice. Step 22, so it looks like step 22. Step 22. Step 22, so it looks like step 22. Yeah, it looks like step 22. Yep, okay. We will need 1 of these. The great thing is, as you move through as you move through a bag, finding the pieces. First of all, I'm getting good at finding pieces. It's actually pretty hard. I'm trying to figure out where these new pieces go. Oh yeah, I need 2 of these wedges. So I think it's showing this piece goes like this. A little tricky. This wedge is gonna go like that. And then we're gonna see if this looks like the picture, but I think it does. Could be wrong. New Futurama episodes. Anybody watching that? I'm into that. All right. 2 of these. 2 of these, right? These, yeah, those are the 2 grippers. And 2 of this, I believe. 1 and 2. Perfecto. Okay, so these go on the back side, right? Back side. These go, I believe, like this. Okay, perfecto. Second one goes next to it. And then we have these little 1x1s. They're going to go in next to that. Hoping. That does look right. Step 24 looks just about what we should look like. Okay, 1 of these and 2 of those. Where would those be? One of them is here. And so I guess the other one is nearby. Yeah, okay, this is gonna go like that. And these are gonna go on the sides. Like that. Very nice. Perfect. Smooth. Alright, step 25. Does it look like the picture? Does it look like the picture? I'm gambling. I'm gonna say it does. Let's move on to step 26. That will need us. We need some cover pieces. I'm not sure exactly which cover pieces. Here's one. Okay, one. Okay, now it's going to need the decal sheet, which I hope is still got what I need on it. Okay, it wants number 10, which is this decal. We'll make sure this is nice and clean. Apply to that. Okay. Decal number 10. I just want to do this kind of carefully. There we go. Close enough. That's actually pretty good. Okay. And that is going to go right over here. Oh, hopefully. Give me a second here. Yep, it fits perfectly. It fits like a glove. You always know it's good. Okay, decals go back in here. I'm going to use more of those later. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Put my glasses on better so I can see again. Okay, 2 of these. 1, 2. We are good. So step 1 is we're going to take one of these and put a wedge on it with a fat end down. All right? And put another wedge on the top with a fat end facing away. Interesting. So yeah, that's one shape. And we're going to do the exact same thing again. It's a little tricky to do this. Fat end down. And then on the top, fat end away. Perfect. 2 of these shapes. And they're going to go on here. And not too many places they can go that will fit nicely. So makes it a little easy-ish. Now, let's just see. I definitely want to recheck these based on how the image looks. Yeah, I think it looks good. I think we'll know soon if it's messed up. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, another. We want number 9. Okay, so first of all, take 1. Oh, it's gonna need 2 of these. 1, 2. All right. Oh, hey. I got raided by RKAJ. Arkaji? I'm not exactly sure. But welcome in. Can you hear me okay? Can you hear me? Yeah, I guess you can. Things are happening. Today, I've been having a pretty regular stream, which is I do my Microsoft Flight Simulator thing. And in case you haven't seen it, there's always VODs. Today, and then I did my lounge piano act. Okay, so it wants number 9. Ace is number 9. Okay, there's 2 number 9s, right? I just want to get the orientation correct. Yeah, the orientation's like that. Okay, so here's number 9, number 1. Oh, shit, hold on a second here. This is a bit of a precision on because once it's on, it's a little hard to get off. That one's good. Okay, and then we're making another one. So we take this, place it like that, and now we're building Lego, and it's really cool Lego. This is the some brand new sets. I don't know if you're into Lego. Hi, how you doing, by the way? Thank you for the raid. I don't know how much you're into Lego, but these are the new 2 new sets that just came out this week. They literally shipped this week. I saw some people have been having them on previews, but those are super insiders. Okay, so this one and then this one, and it's gonna have to have the same orientation, right? It's kind of got an egg shape, but it's not really an egg shape. It's a button shape. I just want to make sure it's got the correct orientation. I'm a little anal about that stuff. So there's a new Lego special, Lego Star Wars special, called Rebuilding the Galaxy, and it's got a very interesting premise. It's not out yet, by the way. It's not out till September. That's good enough. The premise is that there's a universal shift, a universal, whatever, and all the good guys in Star Wars become the bad guys, and vice versa. And then all the ships kind of have these, all the Lego ships change into these alternate colors schemes. Okay, now it says, okay, this means turn to the back. And this one, okay, this will be easier to place, right? There's that, and I think it's just got to go later like that. Yeah, it is symmetrical, so I just don't think there's too many questions that that's the correct position. Yeah, so this is the first day of the build, though. I'm not going to complete too much today. But I'm going to be building Lego because I got this other huge set. I got both sets, the Dark Falcon, which is a Millennium Falcon with an alternative color scheme. It's pretty wild, and a bunch of other cool features. It's based on the current Millennium Falcon, though. Okay, so we got 4 of these and 4 of these. 1, 2, right? Oh no, 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Are these the same? I just want to make sure these are the same piece. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. One of these discs, this disc, one of these discs, one of these. Okay, well, that's everything. All right, start with this disc. Put the little disc in. Step 2, put that little square on top of there. Step 3, place the smaller ones around it. 1, 2, 3. But yeah, again, thanks for the raid, So I'm going to be doing this for another, how much am I doing this? Maybe another, gosh, probably another half an hour, because I want to finish 2 bags, and this is the first, yeah. So this is bag 2 that we're going to do after that. So we're going to do at least 2 bags, but we're almost finished with bag 1. So yeah, another half an hour. All right, let's do this. Okay, so then these go, oops, let's get this in. And these go just outside that. Let's just make a little wheel here. This is one of the outside hubs of the TIE fighter. And that's going to go which side? I think they want us to go on this side, which is the side we were working on most recently. Yeah, there's no orientation there. All right, that looks like step 29 to me. What do you guys think? Step 29? Step 29? It's step 29. And the interesting thing about this is there's 2 books. There's a book 1 and a book 2. I'm not really sure why they did it that way, but that's how they get it. All right, one of these, that's going to go. Okay, so it wants us to build, start there. 1, that's step 30. Step 31, we're going to take 2 of these. 1 and 2. Step 32, we're going to take 1 of these and put it here. Again, there's very few pieces left, so it's really easy to find them. Turn it around so it looks like that. And then this goes in like that. It's kind of interesting how they're letting you show that off. Okay. 1 of these and 1 of these. All right, so turn it till this again. Then this is going to go there. And then I'll this piece like that. That's got to be it. Correct? That looks like the picture. Does look like the picture. One of these. Ah, number 6. Okay, so this is oriented like this. And they want this decal to go on that direction. Okay, hopefully that's the right thing. Usually they're pretty accurate. Just want to make sure I got this orientation correct. Now, get it the right place. Alrighty, that's pretty good. Let's see, that's gonna go here. Nope, that's not gonna go there. It's gonna go here. Very good. All right, and one more of those, and it wants us to take the other number 3 decal, the matching decal. Okay, face it this direction, and yeah, this is gonna face this way. So get the decals to face the right direction, or it's not gonna look right. Good enough. Perfect. Alrighty then. Now this piece is going to go below there. Like that. Interestingly. Still looks exactly like the image. Oh, we're almost finished with the one. Well, you can see we've almost used it. 4 more of these. Oh yeah, we're going to make another of these wheels. Alright, so start 1. 2 of these go on top of this one. This is not quite as cement. Oh no, it is perfect. 1, 2, and this is gonna go on top. Okay, yeah, that's already decaled for you. And then these go around the edges. Interesting. Right, it's gonna be like this, I believe. Yeah, so that's clearly one side of a TIE fighter. Voila, you can see the TIE Fighter-ish look of that. And that's gonna, right, okay, let's go. Okay, with this new piece we just made, this needs to hang off here, like somewhere around here. Yep, exactly perfect. Exactly how it's supposed to fit. Da, 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 da. Okay, then we have to rotate this and place this. Oh, here. Okay, rotate it this way though. Place it here. The idea is that the cockpit, this is the front door, right? This is the front door of the TIE Fighter, right? And it folds, it opens up, and then you can put the dude in there. That's the cockpit, that's the inside of the TIE Fighter. So that's about the size of it. But you can see the guy, the minifig fits in there. You know, it's not coincidental that you can put a dude in there, right? The guy that would typically be, and he'll fit in there just fine if you kind of mess around with him a little bit. Very nice. Very cool. Got some carpet fibers in here, but we'll live with it. Bag 2. But there's some extra ones here. That happens. Extra thingies here. I think we're okay. But we'll see. Hopefully we didn't need those. There's pretty commonly a couple extra pieces. Okay, this one has a bunch of big pieces because this is going to be the wing of the TIE Fighter. So we're going to put, or one of the wings, or 2 of the wings, I don't know. We'll find out. Open this one. Nope, don't want to lose these little pieces. Open up this one. Put these here. Very good. Alrighty, so now the first thing to do is identify and find the dude. It has a big afro, okay? So there's the body, there's the head, goes into the feet, wait a minute, the feet goes into the feet, the correct direction. Head goes on top. Make him look mad, I guess, I don't care. He's got this huge afro. I don't know who this is supposed to be, but obviously we haven't seen the show yet. The show has not come out. This guy has got a lot of hair. Now it wants me to build something here, which is we take this, This goes like that. This piece goes like this. Some kind of weapon, maybe a lightsaber of some kind. I don't know, actually. And then this piece they want us to put on kind of like that. And yeah, I have no idea what this is supposed to be, but they do show this him holding this, him or her holding this piece that just look just like this, kind of off to the side. So you can see there's a picture here. There's a picture here, and there's the minifig. Yay! Okay, so another minifig. We'll set the minifig aside, like over here, with the other minifig. The minifigs are cool. They're super fun to build. I mean, they're super quick to build. All right, so first we got a bunch of these big black pieces for making a TIE fighter wing. Okay, that side. One of these is gonna go here. Beautiful. Working from the bottom, which is always kind of interesting. This one's gonna go there. This one's gonna go here. These are the right size ones. And it does show pretty much exactly like it should look. All right, 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. These flat top dudes. Okay, put it this way. But they go inside. That. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we have the need for 2 of these. Count them. I think they go under that, perhaps, and that, perhaps. Yes. Okay. Keep everything together. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's lots of these pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plenty of these pieces. And 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Let's build a wing. All right. Hold it this way. Look at that. Make sure these are all on good. This is going to go. That 1, 2, 3, 4. Believe. Okay. But there's more. And then these are gonna go next to that. 1, 2. 4 of those. These are obviously highly symmetrical since they're symmetrical. And then, okay, where do these guys go? Oh, next to those. So let's see. One goes here, right? Does that look right? It does. The other one's going to go here. Go here. You know, there. And here. Okay, let's see. Does it look like step 45? Does it look like step 45? I'm going to go with yes. All right, 4 more of these, and they're going to go like that. 1, 2, 3. Again, very symmetrical, so that makes it easy to figure out how to place things. 4. And fast. Okay. So now, okay, it wants us to place 4 of these under, like there. 1, I think, 2, 3, 4. Does it look like the picture? It looks exactly like the picture. It sure do. It sure do. Moving on to step 48. Okay, so it wants, let's see, these are, gotta find these. Okay, here's one. That's the same one, but it wants, okay, right, okay, well, it's 2 of these, which there's 2. And it wants 2 of these. I think these are the other 2. No, those are the same. You gotta sort these. There's 2 ones. There's one that's the other side. These are this side. This is the other side. Perfect. All right, so we want 2 of these and 2 of these. All right, so how are these gonna go? 2 of these One goes there. One goes here. One goes there, right? This one is going to go here. Yes. This one is going to go here. This one's going to go here. And let's see if that looks like the picture. It still looks like the picture. And it's looking more like an X-Wing, too. Okay, let's go. Let's go. There's plenty more of these to go. Let's see. We got 2. Oh, we'll turn it around. Very good. Still looks good. Right, so it wants us to place these like one here. Very good. And one of the other kind. Very good. Ah, it is definitely looking like an X-Wing. On this side, let's see. Nope. Yes. And this one here. Not that one. No, one of these probably. Very good. Yeah, I guess we're going to make 2 of these wings because we have enough to make 2. All right, so does that look good from the bottom? Okay, looks like step 49 to me. It does. It's very, you know, like correct shape. Nothing's hanging out like too far. Okay, turn it over again. And then these items here. So one of these is going to go there. One of these is going to go there. One of these is going to go like, nope, that's the wrong one. Let's see, this piece also is the wrong one. Again, there's twice as many of these weird little pieces because there's 2 of these sides to build. There's the right piece. And here's the other correct piece. Okay, so now we've added those edge pieces. Wait a minute. Oh, and then 2 times. Got it. Start over. It's like, go to the next bag. No, start over because we have to make 2 of these. But now that we made 1, it's got to be easier. Yeah, which is 1. One, 2, 3. Oh, that was wrong. 3, 4. Over again? No. 2 of these under, right? Under the edges. 1, 2. Okay, it still looks like the picture. Okay, so now it gets a little tricky. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4 of those. Let's see, these go next to that. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then these go next to those. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 2 more of these, or 4 more, but we'll find them. One's there, one's there, one's here, and one's here. Very nice. Okay, at least 4 on the unders. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then these guys again. Okay, looking at the top, we're going to start with this one here. This one is going to go over there. This one is likely to need to go. Maybe not yet. And one more. Which direction? That is the correct direction. Okay, does that look like the picture? It does. Turn it over. And then these go. Let's see. Like, kind of like there, one there, one there, one gotta go like this, one's gonna go next to that. Okay, does that look like the picture? It does. Go to this side, and these items go in those little spaces. Okay, so this one goes there, this one goes here, and this one's gonna go here. Used all of them from bag 2, right? So let's do bag 3. I'm still feeling the bag 3. Okay, we have 2 wings, two of the wings here. They are, looks like they are perfectly the same size, same dimensions, same everything. I like that. That means we did good. Bag 3. Where's bag 3? Maybe we'll do bag 4, 3 or 4. I don't know. Because that will complete a lot more stuff. Well, let's keep going. I'm having a great time. What's our time here? Hold on a second. I got some more bots to ban. I'm not even seeing them. Okay, hello. All right. I mean, just randomly making sure. There's just a bunch of bots coming in. It's, I think, a weekend thing. Oh, these are, I did not open this well, so now I'm like losing pieces. I'm not losing them, but I'm a little concerned. It's good. All right, bag 3. It's got a lot of little rolly pieces, which is a good thing. I'm doing it on the floor because nothing can roll too far, especially with a carpet. Hardwood floor. This is a big bag though. It's got a lot of stuff. So let's get going. Have a little Diet Coke here. Diet Coke. It's tan at this point, but still marginally refreshing. Okay, so we are working. Okay, we're still completing the wings. All right, so it wants black. Are they gray or black? They're black pieces. Okay, black pieces. Where does it want these to go? One here. One here. One here. And one here. All right, step 52. We're going to do this twice, too, because we got 2 of these wings. Okay, 2 of these, right? Yes. 2 of these. 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got a lot of them. 4 of these. And 6 of these, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-ish. No, that's only 5. I'll figure it out. Okay. So, okay, step 1. Take 1 of these. Take 2 of these. And put them where comes up. Like so. And this is going to go underneath. Good. Does that fit there like that? Yeah, it does. Okay, step 4. Take these, but they're going to go underneath like that. I believe so. Let's just see if that looks like the subassembly. It kind of does. This is, yeah, these are hard to tell. And then step 5 is more of these. One like that and one like that. Oh, we need to make 2 of these, whatever these are. Oops, not good. It's a little fragile, but that is assembly. Okay, so that's number 1. We're going to make 2. So number 1, this goes here. This goes here. This goes underneath. For some reason that's tricky. Not really tricky though. Then these go underneath there, according to my feelings. And then 2 more of these. 1. And where's the other one? There's plenty of them. And that's not it. All right, so 2 of these, and that's also looking like what we want it to look like. Very good. All right, so these need to go somewhere around here. These facing up, that facing up, and this on top of it. Very good. The other one on the other side. Okay, just like the picture. We're going to have to go back and do this twice, though. All right, so 8 of those black things. We got 1 million of them. How does it want us to do this? Okay, it wants us to basically take this and do 2, make this, take 2 of these 4 times. So let's do that first, 4 times. One on the top, and one underneath. That's 2. 1 on the top, and 1 underneath it. That is 3. 1 on the top, 1 underneath. That's 4. Okay, so we've made 4 of these little pieces, and they're going to go on the ends. But exactly how? I think they go like this. Like that one faces that way. This one faces that way. Oof. Piece, like, yeah. This piece faces here. And this piece faces here. Okay, picture. Compare to picture. I like. All right, 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where are they going to go? And 2 of these. 1, 2 of those. Perfect. Okay. So these are going to go there. On each side there. Very nice. And these are going to go here, I think. Right. On the inside corners there. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's just make sure it looks like the picture. I'm just looking around to make sure my streams are still running. Looks like they are. How long have I been going for? A solid 3 hours. Yeah, but you know what? Time flies when you're building Lego and having a grand old time. I really enjoy it, so it's just something. And plus, you know, the individual parts are somewhat fun to make, but the completed parts are really fun to make. You know, the completion's always really amazing. All right, so let's start getting what we need for this. 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 of those smooth caps. 2 of the shorter smooth caps. It's those 1, 2. 4 of these little gripper thingies. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And 2 of these 1x6s. That's one 1x6 there, and one 1x6 here. All right, what would you like us to do? Start with a 1x6. Place the cap in the middle, and the other cap's next to that cap. Boop. Boop. And then place these under. And on each side with the grippers that facing like that, and do that twice. So 1, 2, 3. And okay, 2 of those. And these are going to get on the ends of the wings here, kind of facing like that. So that it does fit on. If you get it exactly aligned correctly. Voila, to the picture. Yes, moving along. Alrighty, I think we're going to be done with at least the wings soon. Okay, one of these, or 2 of these, and 4. 1, 2, 3. 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got them. Okay, so this piece is going to go like this. Does it overlap those? Apparently it does. There. And then how many? Then 1, 2, 3, 4 right next to it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then the other side just like that. Boom. Boom. And 1, 2. Yeah, I guess the only another. This bag is only going to complete 1 wing, I think. 1, 2, because I can just tell there's not double these pieces. 3, 4, but there's another bag. And step 58. Okay, these are going to go. This one and this one, and they're gonna go kind of like that. Yes. Okay, looks like the picture-ish. Definitely. Okay, moving along. 4 of these, 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe there are enough for 2 of these wings. I'm not sure though. We'll find out. Okay, 1, 2. 3, 4, and 2 of these. Where are they going to go? Okay, there and there, here and here, according to this image. Tamundo. Step 16, of course, we have 2 of these to build. So we're going to go back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, these are kind of go in an interesting manner here. I think you just put them like they only connect like that. 1, 2, 3. 4, right? Because they hook up to that piece there. Yeah, perfect. Perfect, just like the picture. All right, so 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, actually, we do have enough for 2 of these. Okay, these are gonna go handle. Okay, so for example, here, there. Oh, perfect. Wow. Really well engineered. That goes to there. This goes from here to there. Beautiful. And that goes from there to... Perfect. Oh, it is looking like an X-Wing. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, really nice. Yeah, okay. So now we need to do this again for the other wing. And we're getting there, though. All right, so we got to here. All right, bag 3. Okay, set this aside. Start the other way. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. All right, this is the tricky part. One of these. 2 of these. It's not tricky, but you know, it's a sub-assembly. 2. Then we have under. That one always seems to be a little trickier. Under. And then these go there. And that one goes here. Very nice. Then we need 2 more of these. One goes there. The other one goes here. And then we do that twice. So 1, 2, 3. Arg. This one seems like always the hard one. Perfect. 1, 2, 3. Then these are going to go under. Under. Beautiful. And then 2 more of these. 1. Looks like that. That's a weird looking piece, but it's the piece I want. All right. Okay, that goes like that. So I made 2 of these. Like the image? Yes. Okay, so where do they go? They go there. A piece like that. And the other one goes there. That is pretty good. Next we do. All right, so we need to do 4 of these where we go 1, 1 over, 1 under, 1 over, and 1 under. 1 over. These are a little tedious, but not too bad really. You know, it's symmetrical. The symmetrical kits, like the cat was not symmetrical. Pretty much. I mean, there's a few things are, but most of it wasn't. So it's a very interesting kit. Symmetrical kits are probably a little bit less interesting. But that's fine. Okay, so we have 4 of these little sub-assemblies. Very nice. And they're going to go like that. Like that. Like this. And like this. Beautiful. Okay, now 2 of these. One is going to go here. The other is going to go here. Symmetrical. And then a bunch of these. Right, these go on the insides. 1, 2, 3. And 4. Nice. Okay, that looks good. Looks like the other one too. All right, now we have to make 2 of these. So start boom. We go boom. We go boom. Boom. And then we go under. Under. We do that twice. 1 more. So we start with here. And we go the little one in the middle. this one here. And where is the other one? Here. One under. And then under. We got everything. This is fantastic. We're doing great. All right, this one is gonna go like that. Yeah, the edge there. There we go. The other one is very similar. You just gotta carefully align it. Ish. Perfect. All right. This one is gonna go there. This goes with it. Yeah. There. And then 1, 2, 3. We are making progress on this bag. It's almost done. I wonder if I should do bag 4 though. It will complete this whole TIE fighter. And I got a lot of Lego to build. Okay, then these other pieces. Boop, 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 boop. No, this little octagon. And then these go. 1, 2. Get in there. 2. 3. 4. We're using our pieces. Okay, and then these 2 pieces, how are they going? Right? They go like this. Perfect. And then we have 1, 2, 4. 2 of these, which are gonna go. All right, one's here, one's there. All right, picture. Yep. Almost done with the second wing. Okay, so again, these go right on here. There. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Nice. And then we're going to make these little thingies here, which go from there to there. No, there to there. That one wasn't on very good. This one goes from there right to there. This one goes from there to there. No, to there. Very good. This one goes to here. Perfect. These all looking pretty much like the thing, aren't they? Okay. Let's see. So what I've got here is the 2 wings of the TIE Fighter. This is the body of the TIE Fighter right here. We've got 2 wings, or kind of see the mounting point on the inside. What I'm basically just going to do here is just inspect to make sure that they do look symmetrical. I didn't kind of ruin something or go too fast. They look, as long as they look exactly the same, I'll be okay with it. And they do line up, look exactly the same. You know what? I think I want to do the last bag, and I am the one in charge. So, or not the last bag, because there's quite a few more. There's like 10, I believe, and so this is only bag 4, but it will complete the TIE Fighter. So it'll give us, I believe. Actually, are there 5 bags? No, it's just the 4th bag. So we're going to complete the TIE Fighter. It'll give us something that we can say we did. There is still an X-Wing to build. And there's still a Dark Millennium Falcon to build. So there's a lot of stuff to build. But I really like building Lego, so let's do it. Should be a really interesting one. Little pieces go out there. Very good.
I'm just taking a quick peek to see if anybody I want to watch streaming on my other monitor here where I can watch streams. Just want to do a quick refresh here. Oh, Bella's on. Did she just start? Yeah, I think Bella just started. Yeah, she did. Oh, she's home. All right. Well, we'll finish this up, and then I'm going to watch Bella. Yeah, we got a lot of finishing work to do on these wings, but then they'll be done. Then everything will be done. All right. So first, it wants us to take. Okay, what are these little thingies here? Looks like. Put this over here. There. All right. No, not those hinges. The grippers. So that's a gripper. And how it wants 2 of those. So here's these grippers, right? Yeah. 4 of the smooths. Oh, these smooth, perfect. And 4 of these long ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. And 2 of the balls. No, I mean the little things that have ball ends. There's 1. And we'll find another one. There's 2 of those. And 4 of these. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got them. All right. Step 1. Take this and put the ball in it. Like that. Hinge. Perfecto. And then take one of these. Right. One of these. Right, under like that? Yeah, under. Perfect. Okay. And then flat piece, right? Flat piece. And then these are going to face kind of up like that. Up like that. And then we have to make 2 of these. Right? All right, take one of these, like that. These go under. Flat pieces on top. And then these on top of that. I'm going to make 2 of those. That's on. That's on. Perfecto. And these are going to go. It looks like we got 4 of these to make. How are these going to go? No. Oh, okay, so these mount like that. Interesting. So one goes here. And the other is going to go in here. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Okay, same thing over here. Oh. Right, I want this way. Perfect. That goes there. And this goes in here. Okay, so now we're building these neat, cool looking borders. Very nice. Okay, we're going to need 2 of these. Strappers, okay. Where do they go? Looks like they're going to go here. Okay. Then we need 2 of these. Oh, flip to the other side. Where are these going to go? Funny, this, it kind of looks like one goes here. And one's going to go like there. Does that look like the picture? It does look like the picture. All right, now we have a sub-assembly to build, so put this away. 1. And then we have these weird squares that have a thing coming out of it. Okay, or an axle kind of thing. All right, that goes like that. Now this is going to go one of these,
And one unusual looking piece. This is it. Never seen one of those before. All right, this is the thing that shoots little bullets around. Okay, this goes like this. Does that look like the picture? Yep, it does. Okay, so now we need one of these on top. It's this one. One of those on top, and then this one here goes there. And we're going to need a little thingy. It's kind of a cap, so I don't know where that's going to be. What color, though? There's a couple of different ones. I think it's this one. Yeah. All right. Does that look like the subassembly? Yes, it does. 68. Oh, here's a nice complicated one. All right. Starting with this piece. And then we have a piece that's kind of funny looking. And there's two of them. Okay, so this piece goes, one goes facing that way. And one goes facing this way. One goes facing that way. Very good. Step 2. A 2x1, which I'm sure we'll have somewhere. What color is the 2x1? This color, right? So here it is. All right, so okay. Holding this like this, this goes on top. And then two of these go on top of that. Okay. Looks exactly like the picture. Step 4. We got two of these guys right here. So one's going to go that way. It makes a little hinge. Well, it is a hinge. And the other one's going this way. Also makes a pretty sturdy hinge there. Does it look like the picture, though? Kind of does. I'm going to go with yes. So then it wants what else? Oh, yeah, it wants us to put these together. I think just like this. That looks like the picture. It does. Okay, two of these. One's going to go there. The other's going to go here. One of these. And two of these. So that's going to go here. And these are going to go on top of that one. Still looks like the picture. Yep, still does. Next we have two of these, I believe. Or is it two of these? Yeah, two. This could be a little tricky. Like that. Yeah, like that. Okay, where's the other one? Like that. Does that look like that picture? I'll look again carefully. Yeah, okay. Step 73. We'll turn it around again. Okay. So now we're going to take this piece, put it here. This piece is going to go here. The other down leg is going to go there. And then we need this piece, strangely, and that's going to go, I believe, like this. So, does that look like the picture? Yeah, kind of does. Let's keep going. All right. So now we're going to take this one and this one. Where does it want us? Okay. These go on the side here, like that. 1 and 2. Yes, they do. Step 75. So we want to rotate it like this. Okay, and then it goes. Aha. Attaches to the wing. That's the wing mount. Pretty sturdy. Looks good. We might have to do this twice. Oh, no, we're still not quite done. Well, we do have to do it twice, but we're almost done. Okay. 2 of these. So they want us to put one. Just want to make sure this is the right-ish looking position. I think it is. Maybe not, though. Let's look at the picture carefully. Yeah. Okay. Oh, and it wants us to put this right here. Slides on it in some particular way, like that. And that completes one of the wings. Now we go back to, right? But we're done. But we're basically done. And we complete the second wing here. All right. So we've already done up to here. Right. So now we're going to make these again. These are pretty easy. Start with this. Find the inserter thingy. Here we go. Let's see, that one, hold that one like that. This one goes here. They snap together very satisfyingly. Underneath. On top. And 2 of these on the top. 1, 2. I'll make another one of these. This and this. Okay, that helps go like that. Underneath. Underneath. Top piece. 1 top piece. This is the other top piece. It is. This goes over here. And, oh, we're definitely making some progress. To the top piece, here it is. Okay, 2 of these pieces here, and now, again, these go, one is going to go like that, one's going to go like that, connects down like there. The other one is going to do very similar. Okay. Now, 2 of these. 1, 2. Flip to the other side. 2 of these. Where are these going to go? Oh, yeah, these sides. These are a little like tricky pushed in here. So you really want to do that like that. And then come around and do this like this. Okay. Now, that weird symbol assembly, so let's start working on that. All right, we're going to need this. This goes on top of that. Beautiful. 1 of these. That really funny piece. There's only 1 of. Ever made. Okay, blah, blah, blah. 1 of these on top. Arg. Messed up. Better. Okay, one of these goes here. And this piece goes here. Very good. Does that look like the model? You do. Symmetrical. All right. Starting with this piece, and then we have the need for this piece. Facing that way. This piece facing this way. Very good. And this piece on top. Okay, and then two more of them on top of that. 1, 2. And then these hinger thingies. That goes in that way. And this one goes in this way. Must be. Yes, that looks right. Turn it this way. Yeah, and then this is going to mount on right underneath there. Yes. Alrighty then. One piece like here. Piece right here. This is going to be an epic build of Lego. I love it. But got lots more to do. And at least we'll have something to show off for the next stream, which is nice. Okay, this goes on top. Then this one goes here, and this one goes next to it. Still looks like the picture. Yes. Okay, 2 of these. You gotta flip it upside around. Flip it around. This one's gonna go there. This one's gonna go down here. Very nice. Flip it around again, and then these are gonna go. Well, actually, first let's put this one. Where is it? Here. Okay. That's gonna go there. These go facing down. 1, 2. And there's this weird piece facing up. I don't like on the other one. Yeah, it looks like the picture. Yes, no, maybe. Yeah, it kind of does. Plus, it looks like the other one we just made, so even better. All right, 2 of these facing this way, and they have those capped here. Other cap sides capped there. Very nice. Okay, now face it this way. Find our other wing. We got it here. And it is going to go in like this, like the other one did. Holds it pretty well, which is what you want. Okay, so these 2 pieces, which I think are just reinforcers, go in right here. I don't think they do anything in particular, or maybe just yeah, those are cosmetic. Okay. Turn it over. Place this here in the middle. Voila. Now, a little bit more to do, but we're almost there. It wants us to take this and shove this. By the way, you can always undo these. Oh, it's kind of cool. It's got a kind of only goes one way, I think. Let's just find out. Yeah. Oh, the way these always kind of slot together. Okay. And then this one wants to go, on this side. Ooh, voila. What did the ion kind of sound? Ion fighters kind of. Oh, it's not quite done yet, though. Okay, so it wants us to take. There's. two of these. Good. Two of these. Two of these. Thread this on, like all the way down, right? Okay, thread that all the way down. This one also goes on all the way down, right? So now, what do they would do here? Okay, turn it upside down. I think these hold them in, right? So you can pin them in. Oh, so now they won't pop off. Interesting. So these cool little pin systems keep these from coming off now. Nice. Oh, and it still opens, by the way. The front thing here, the front opens, and you can put a dude in there. It's really cool. And then you get, let's see what else we get here. You get two of these little laser dude thingies. One, two. And they kind of pop in, and then you have this little method of shooting them. Let me do it. I'm not sure how you do that. It's going to be a release. I have to figure that out. I wonder if I was not supposed to do that. It says it. I mean, it shows me inserting them. But yeah, there's got to be a tricky way to get those out. So fire these. Oh, right. Push down on them. Easy enough. I don't know how accurate they are. They're pretty cool. All right. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing here, but yeah, it comes with these little shooting green laser things. You cock them like that, and they have a little spring power. You see this here? Right. See it there? Now I'm going to kind of shoot one right at you there, so don't get too alarmed. It'll be fine. Okay, put it back in. Did I lose one already? Yeah, I'll find it somewhere. It's around somewhere. There's one here, but that's fine. I seriously might have lost it. I wonder if they go pretty far. Shit. All right, that is the end of book one. We have completed book one. It was kind of exhausting. I mean, building Lego is freaking exhausting. I'm gonna get a little Ziploc bag. Put the any leftover small pieces in. Like these. There's usually a few leftovers. Wow. Okay, well, that was fun. In more ways than one. Yeah, I think I already lost one of the green thingies. You can order. Always order more. Okay, hold on 1 second. Make some changes here. That is weird. Oh, hold on 1 second, please. There you go. Okay, so summary. Stream summary. You still there? Had to ban 3 different random bots. Yay! Looks like Bella's having wine. Tomorrow will be another stream. Sunday. Gonna start like at a regular time. And do the flight simulator. Play some music. It'll be guitar day tomorrow. And finally, there shall be more Lego building. I'm probably going to try to build the entire X-Wing. Since there's an X-Wing and a TIE Fighter. We built the whole TIE Fighter, so I think that was pretty cool. How long is the stream? It's way too long. I can't do fucking 4-hour streams anymore, you know? Well, I can do it for the Lego, because Lego is actually really, really relaxing. Well, so is playing music, so... Anyway, I'm just going to say goodbye. I'm not going to do my outro or anything like that, just because it's a long stream. I'm going to run my ending roll. I got to go pee really badly, so I'm just going to end and say thank you, and see you tomorrow around 11:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Be there or be square.